We would like to welcome you to the USTA. The United States Trampoline and Tumbling Association, which is called the USTA, is over 37 years old, which makes this one of the oldest trampoline and tumbling associations in history. The USTA consists of 4 different events: trampoline, tumbling, double mini, and synchronized trampoline. Trampoline and double mini have 6 levels each: beginner, novice, intermediate, sub-advanced, advanced, and elite. Tumbling is divided into 9 levels: sub-beginner, beginner, advanced beginner, sub-novice, novice, intermediate, sub-advanced, advanced, and elite. Sub-beginner tumbling: 1 pass, 5 forward skills, no inversion skills or back skills. Beginner level: 2 5-skill passes, 1 back pass and 1 front pass. You may do front and back rolls and inversion skills. No limbering skills are allowed. Remember, at this level and the advanced beginner level, if you do a round-off, it must be at the end of the pass and must end with a rebound. At the advanced beginner level, you have 2 5-skill passes, 1 back pass and 1 front pass. Each pass must have at least 1 limbering skill, and if you do a round-off, it must be at the last skill, which must rebound. At the sub-novice level, there are 2 passes, 1 3-skill pass and 1 4-skill pass. Each pass must have at least 1 handspring. At the novice level, there are 2 passes, 1 5-skill pass and 1 8-skill pass. Each pass must have at least 1 handspring. At the intermediate level, 2 passes, 1 5-skill pass and 1 8-skill pass. Each pass must have a minimum of 1 summy and may not have over 2 summies. Passes do not have to end with a summy. You may do 1 twisting 180-degree twisting summy per pass. At the sub-advanced level, there are 2 passes, 1 5-skill and 1 8-skill pass. Each pass must have a minimum of 1 summy and no more than 4 summies. Passes must end in a summy. One of the 2 passes must have 2 summies. You may do 1 twist up to 360-degree twist per pass. 1 repeat is allowed per pass. Maximum combined difficulty for the 2 passes are 5.0. At the advanced tumbling level, 2 passes for prelims and 1 pass for finals. Preliminaries, 1 5-skill and 1 8-skill pass. Each pass must have a minimum of 2 summies. 1 pass must have at least 3 summies. No repeats are allowed. To qualify for the elite level, you must have competed a 5 and an 8-skill pass with a minimum combined difficulty of 8.0. At the elite level, there are 3 passes for prelims and 1 pass for finals. The first pass, the compulsory pass, which is Branny, whip, whip, full whip, back handspring, full. The second and the third pass are 8-skill optional passes that cannot end with the same skill or cannot have reversals in both passes. You may repeat a compulsory pass as one of your optional passes if you would like. Whips may be repeated and receive full difficulty as long as you end your pass with a multiple summy. The top 10 athletes with a minimum of 9.0 combined difficulty will qualify for finals. Trampoline competition consists of a 10-contact routine. At the beginner level, compulsory skills are a tuck or pike jump, a half turn, a front or back contact, and an optional routine. Summies are not allowed at this level. The half turn must start from and end on the feet. At the novice level, compulsory skills are a front or back summy without twists, a half turn, a front or back contact, pike jump, and an optional routine. The summy and the half turn must start from and end on the feet. 2 non-twisting summies are allowed. At the intermediate level, compulsory skills are back tuck, front summy without twists, full turn, and a front or back contact, and 1 additional summy which may or may not twist in an optional routine. The maximum number of summies are 5. At the sub-advanced trampoline, the compulsory skills are back straight, Branny tuck, three-quarter front or back summy starting from the feet, and 2 additional summies in an optional routine. Maximum difficulty is 4.6. Maximum twisting in a summy is 360 degrees. Maximum summy rotation is 450 degrees in one summy. At the advanced level, you have a prelim and a final pass with the requirements that each pass must have at least 7 summies and a minimum difficulty of 4.7. You may repeat your preliminary pass during finals. To qualify for elite, you must compete a minimum difficulty of 7.5. At the elite level, the preliminaries consist of 2 passes. Every skill must have a minimum rotation of 270 degrees on each of the compulsory and optional passes. The first pass is a compulsory pass, which is a 10-bounce optional routine consisting of a full twisting back summy, a double summy, Branny pike, back pike, and the other 6 summies, which must rotate a minimum of 270 degrees. You cannot repeat any skill or you will receive a 5/10 deduction per repeat. The second pass is a 10-bounce optional routine with a minimum of 7.5 difficulty, and every skill must rotate a minimum of 270 degrees. If you repeat a skill, you will not receive difficulty for the repeated skill and lose 5/10 deduction. Synchronized trampoline. Please refer to the sub-advanced and advanced rules of trampoline. Double mini trampoline. Beginners has 2 passes. Summies are not allowed. Difficulty is awarded for turns. Every 180-degree turn is 0.1 difficulty. You may not repeat. At the novice level, there are 3 passes. 2 passes must have difficulty. 3 passes may have difficulty. 1 pass must include a summy. Only 2 passes may include 1 summy. Summies with twists are not allowed. At the intermediate level, you have 3 passes. Each pass must contain 1 summy. You cannot do twists beyond 180 degrees in a summy. You may not repeat. At the sub-advanced level, there are 3 passes. Each pass must contain 1 summy. At least 1 pass must contain 2 summies, but not more than 2 passes may contain 2 summies. One of the passes must have a spot or summy. You cannot go over 1.3 difficulty per pass. You may not repeat. Advanced level preliminaries consist of 3 passes. Each pass must contain 2 summies. Finals consist of 2 passes, which may not be repeated from the preliminary competition. To qualify for Elite Double Mini, you must have a 4.8 combined difficulty in the 3 passes. You may not repeat. At the elite level, 3 passes for prelims and 2 passes for finals. You may not repeat and must do a minimum of 4.8 combined difficulty in the preliminary passes. The USTA has state championships where the top 10 athletes in each age group and levels qualifies for the nationals. Over 2,000 athletes competes at nationals, and each flight receives a beautiful medal, and the top 10 places in each age group and level receive a beautiful trophy. The USTA is proud they award their advanced and elite athletes free patches and chevrons and are eligible to try out for the USTA national team. The national team members participate in exciting trips and competitions which are funded all by the USTA. The USTA is proud to announce they contribute over $3,000 towards scholarships and continuing education yearly at the national championships. Please visit the United States Trampoline and Tumbling Association's website at www.usta1.org for rules, newsletters, clarifications, and much more. We have fun at nationals with dances and activities for all athletes. Remember, everyone can compete in the USTA. All athletes are treated the same whether they can just do a front roll or do a double back. The USTA cares about each and every one of its athletes. Thank you in advance for your interest and support in the USTA.